Philip Bowling, and Matthew Kleiner. We live in a country like no other. We ask everyone to please rise, remove your caps from the playing of our national anthem by the Indian Hill Pep Band. And now for the starting lineups for both teams. For the Wyoming Cowboys, the starters this evening.
I'm trying to get all the young ladies from the junior high to stand up and wave to the camera. Oh well, I guess we've failed in. I know Sarah Harrington told them to get up, and there you go. There we go. All right. Okay, back to the regular.
Number 24, Sky Thomas.
Okay, so Nia Kemper, Ellie McCollum-Smith, Allison Applenop, and let's see, 25, Natalie Strawn, and Sky Thomas for Wyoming. For Indian Hill, I think we have the usual suspects: Maddie Antonucci, Nina Price, Ella Riggs,
number 22, Ella Riggs,
Claire DeHamill, and Annie Isherding.
And number 33, Annie Isherding.
Okay, folks. Tom Price, Chuck DeHamill with you here. We're gonna. Oh, you can see us over the monitor.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, folks, we don't have our magic desk pregame show, but we're here to bring you the Wyoming Indian Hill game. Both teams undefeated in the CHL. Wyoming at 6-0 and the Braves at 5-0. The only difference is the Braves haven't beat Deer Park yet because they haven't played them yet.
Electric atmosphere in here tonight, Chuck.
Yeah.
Cowboys versus Indians,
Cowboys,
undefeated.
Indians.
We got the middle school team here. We got the pep band here.
Yeah, we are ready to
things
rock
are
and roll.
Yeah, we're ready to rock
So,
and
Will,
roll.
you can pan back. They don't want to watch us anyway. So let's get to the action here. Braves coming in at 10-1, and Wyoming at 8-2 on the season. Sky Thomas is going to win the tip for the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Braves have seen Sky Thomas a few times over the past years. She's been a challenge for the Braves in previous years.
It's going to be interesting. Braves starting out in a man-to-man with Nooch on Sky Thomas, then double teaming. She's going to get
Braves going to steal the ball. It's let's say it's going to go to Wyoming, but Braves with good aggressive defense there to start out. Number 14, Nia Kemper, will inbound the ball.
Yeah, not the same Wyoming Cowboys team we saw last year. Missing a number, let's see, 3 of their starters from
Nina
last year.
tips the ball, and it gets into Ella Riggs. She drives it up off to Annie Isfording, brings it back out
Take
to
the
Claire
shot,
DeHamill
Claire.
for a wide-open three-pointer.
Almost
Couldn't quite get the roll, but good shot.
dribble out. There you go.
Braves keep the ball, work it around the perimeter. Nina looks inside to Maddie Antonucci. Trips going down.
It's going to be a trap. Well,
Yep.
travel out of bounds.
Called her out of bounds. It's going to be Braves. Wyoming ball going the other way.
So Nia Kemper, the freshman point guard for Wyoming. That's Ellie McCollum-Smith, senior guard for the Cowboys. McCollum Smith's going to get it out.
Pass down low. Easy pass.
in.
Oh, and Skywalker can't get it to go. That's going to be a rare miss down low for Skywalker. Braves push it up. Ella Riggs over to the side. Works it out to Claire.
Yeah, if we can get Sky Thomas to vacate the middle like she is right now and come out and guard somebody, that's going to be a good news for the Braves, especially Maddie Antonucci.
Ella Riggs loses the ball. Wyoming's got it. Number 15.
Do not foul. McCollum Smith.
Oh, Ella Riggs with the block. It's going to be Wyoming's ball. Ella Riggs, great defensive play.
Yeah, Claire stuck with her, and Ella came back from the far side and got over and got the block. McCollum Smith was not able to get the ball up to a higher release point on that over Claire, which is kind of surprising because she has quite a height advantage.
Wyoming's ball. They go inside, over to the side to Nia Kemper. Drives to the middle, throws it up, can't get it to go.
That's a jump ball. No call.
Skywalker gets a rebound. Back out. Oh, and Annie Isfording gets a steal. She pushes it up. Braves set their offense.
Go, Nina. Go
Nina
strong.
Price drives to the hoop. Oh,
yeah, and there's a
she's
foul.
going to get fouled.
I think Applenop, the
Number
freshman.
20.
Number 20, Allison Applenop. Her first, team's first. At the line, shooting 2 for the Braves. Number 20, Nina Price.
So we've almost burned 2 minutes of clock here in the first quarter, and nobody has scored yet, except Nina's going to help.
Not get the first free throw.
Can't get the roll there.
So Braves offense just sputtering a little bit to start the night. See if Nina can get the second free throw to go. It's up and it's long.
Can't get
Not
that
going to
one
get
either.
it. Oh, and Nina's going to get called for a foul, trying to get a rebound.
Braves will run their normal 2-2-1 press. Somebody's got to watch Sky Thomas on the backside there. Annie Isfording gets back to handle that. That's a travel.
Yep. Ella Riggs gets the ball over to Maddie Antonucci, who brings it up, pulls up at the free throw line, and it nails it. Maddie Antonucci. Beautiful pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Nothing but net.
And again, the Braves
up 2-0.
Yeah, the Braves
Long
in transition. That's going to be a
they go down low to Skywalker, who lays it in over Maddie. 2-all. Braves come right back, though. Ella Riggs going to go right to the hoop. Oh, and she gets it stolen away right out of her hands. Nina Kemper brings the ball back up. Fast-paced game here to start out.
Yeah, Maddie did not get back with Sky Thomas on that particular pass, and the 6'2" senior for the Cowboys made her pay. And that's Sky Thomas's game to get back, and she's only going to get. She's not going to shoot from more than about 5 feet.
Up, and they throw it over Sky Thomas' head. Ella Riggs gets the ball. She pushes it up off to Maddie Antonucci, who drives down the middle, lays it in. Maddie Antonucci with that sweet underhanded roll.
Wyoming player got a hand on that ball and almost knocked it out of Maddie's hand as she was cruising. That's a walk. Actually a slide. Don't foul. Sky Thomas on the backside.
Yeah. Oh, and can't get it to go. Oh, Maddie Antonucci's going to get called the foul on that one.
And that's
she left her feet.
That's what Sky does. She hangs around the basket.
Yeah.
She gets rebounds. She gets puts back. She's not going to shoot the ball from more than outside of 3 or 4 feet. She is not a good shooter. Not a particularly good handler, but she is bigger than everybody else. And Kate Marr's into the game now for Indian Hill.
Wyoming throws the ball out of bounds. It's going to be the Braves' ball going the other way. Braves leading 4-2. 4:47 left in the first quarter.
Kate Marr's out top, a little iffy with the ball handling. Drive, Claire. A spin on her.
She does drive.
She should have kept on going. I would have loved to see Claire keep on going and attack the
Ella
rim.
Riggs going to take to the basket with the left hand. Oh, can't get it to go. Wyoming gets her almost picked off by Annie Isfording. Braves putting good pressure on the ball.
Get back!
Wyoming manages to get it to us. Sky Thomas down low. It's stolen by Claire to Hamill.
Makes a nice
Kate Marr's
cutback.
going to push it up.
Kate, get rid of the ball. There you go.
Off the side. Three-pointer by Antonucci. It's short, but she gets her own rebound. She's going to go right to the basket. Up, and she's going to get the foul on Sky Thomas. Maddie Antonucci.
Yeah,
let's see that
I think we're
replay.
gonna get a
Maddie
replay.
Antonucci follows her shot.
Yeah, gets a
And,
fortuitous bounce with her,
goes
her
right to the
three-pointer
basket.
a little short, and got a friendly bounce back to her. Well, maybe I don't know if we're going to get the replay or not here, but yeah, that was a
Really
smart
heads
play
up
by
play,
Maddie
Antonucci.
And you know, the way you deal with shot blockers is either take the outside shot, don't let them get near you, or you occupy them with somebody down low, occupy their body, or you just attack them, right at them. And Sky Thomas obliged,
And here's the replay. Watch how Maddie comes in. She just takes it right to Skywalker, up, brings the ball back, throws it high off the backboard, and gets the basket. That's beautiful basketball.
So
Maddie Antonucci.
7-2 now. Actually, Maddie 7, Indian Hill 0, and Wyoming 2. So the Braves running a sort of a double high post, looking for penetration and a nice kick. Oh. Kate, don't take a shot from out there.
Long three-pointer.
That is
good.
just not her thing, and I don't encourage Kate to take that shot. She's not a distant shooter, and she was a good 2 steps beyond the line in that particular situation. So, not the shot you want.
Nia Kemper looking down low to Sky. She gets her out, and I think Kate Barr's going to pick up a foul on that.
That's the old axiom of we didn't have pressure on the entry pass. Nia Kemper getting a kind of an open look to Sky Thomas.
Braves are going to have to get one of their taller girls to front Sky Thomas to prevent that inbound
Thomas,
pass.
not a good free throw shooter, but
she's going to. We're going to get a foul every time we leave our feet down low on Sky Thomas tonight. So Braves got to be a little bit more disciplined on defense.
Again, Thomas not a good free throw shooter, but she's been known to make a few, and there she goes. Hitting about 28% for the season so far is Sky. Nice pass.
Ella Riggs down the middle, lays it in. Nice pass, a nice drive to the basket by Ella Riggs. Great inbound pass by Claire to Ella.
Yeah, that was a nice cut around by Ella. Got the ball in the right spot. Claire fed her right, gave her a nice drive to the bucket, and Ella makes him pay.
I think that's very smart. Anytime we can get Ella Riggs in a one-on-one situation near the basket, that's a smart pass.
Yeah.
Smart play.
And again,
to
you
take.
saw Sky Thomas not under the hoop.
Yep.
That's the drawback of them playing a man-to-man.
Braves got Wyoming trapped at the half court. Oh, and Ella Riggs gets the ball. Oh, I think they're going to call it. Oh. Are they going to call a foul? Wyoming called a timeout.
Yep.
Okay.
The Cowboys get away with one there with Coach Quick thinking and calling a TO. 2:40 left here in the first quarter, 9-3 Braves.
So, timeout here in the first quarter. Good time for, Chuck, a shout-out to our to Mrs. Stubbs, who's at home recovering from surgery, and Denny left to join her, so we send a big shout-out to Mrs. Stubbs tonight. We hope she's doing well. We wish her the very best. We miss Denny, but
absolutely.
We know he's where he needs to be. So our best to you, Mrs. Stubbs, for a fast and speedy recovery.
Yep, amen to that. So Nia Kemper will bring the ball up for Wyoming over to McCollum Smith. And good hands by Nuge.
Knocks the ball out of bounds.
And again,
Wyoming looking to go down to Sky Thomas pretty much every time down the court.
Yeah, you'll see Sky Thomas will typically either wide open. Ella got
left her feet.
Yeah.
Number 10, Kendall Burke, throws up 2-pointer.
The old soccer adage
bridge.
of fast approach and slow arrival did not come into play. Well, it did come into play, and Ella did not do it, though.
Maddie Antonucci, a long three-pointer off the back of the rim. Kate Mars comes over the rebound.
No,
she
Kate,
goes back up. She's blocked.
Kate's got to, she's got to not try to do more than she's capable
Braves
of.
Up, jump ball. Great defense by Ella Riggs, tying the number 10, Kendall Burke, up.
Yeah,
and it's going to go to the Braves.
Kate did a fantastic job with the board, but just should have, discretion being the better part of valor. Kick the ball out.
Yep, work
let
the
Braves
offense
reset.
Again. Ella Riggs taking a pick from Maddie Antonucci. Over to Claire, puts up.
That's going to be off, I can tell from here.
A little bit short.
Nice move, a little wide right, but that's a good move. And, good
defense, forces the turnover. Kate Mars picks it up. Long pass.
Again, Kate.
Yeah, that's not the no need to press it at this point. It's early in the game.
There's a couple plays in a row where Kate just kind of tried to do, something that's not within her wheelhouse. And I appreciate their aggressiveness, but she's got to.
I'm not sure Aaron Rodgers could have made that pass. There are a lot of people on.
Somebody's got to get back and help Claire. Claire under the hoop with Sky Thomas jumping up and down, trying to, make herself obnoxious. But Kate's just got to relax and not try to do things that's not part of her skill set. Let the game come to her. That's got to be a travel.
Yeah.
That's a travel. And
Kate with the ball to Kate Mars.
Kate, slow down, kid. Slow down.
She pushes it up.
Take the shot, Annie.
It's ready for 3 ball. It gets blocked by Scott Thomas, but Maddie Antonucci picks it up. Oh, she's fouled. Can't get it to roll. But Maddie Antonucci is going to be shooting 2 at the line. That's almost an automatic 2 points.
Yeah, and that's another thing
we'll
that
make her shoot the free throws.
Sky is known for, is blocking shots. Annie a little slow on pulling the trigger on that one. But yeah, you'll see Sky Thomas work from the high post, slide down the side of the lane, primarily from on the right side as the offense is facing. She likes to occasionally pop out into the short corner on the right side, but she's primarily working on the right side of the offense. Does not go on the other side very much on the left.
Maddie with a rare double miss from the free throw line, shooting 2. Wyoming gets a rebound. They bring the ball up. 9-5 Braves. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter.
That's a travel.
Yeah, Wyoming going to get called for the travel.
Ellie McCollum-Smith taking a little too much fancy footwork. Ellie's a very good soccer player, having seen her for a number of years for the Cowboys. The only CHL team to beat Indian Hill in the last 4 years.
Claire goes down low to Maddie Antonucci, gets it up, can't get it to go.
That was a nice play by Ella. Knocked the ball out of Sky Thomas's hands, but Wyoming still holds on to it. Braves now in a 1-3-1 with this is going to be interesting with Claire. They've done this before with Kate Mars.
Kate Mars going to get called
out
of
control.
Yeah, that's just
bull in the china shop. But yeah, the Braves go to this 1-3-1 with Clarity Hamill running the baseline as the under the basket one. Kind of a risky proposition, especially with a bigger team. Now they're going to go back to a more normal 2-3 are the Braves. 8 seconds left. Sky Thomas, Claire trying to pound her. That's a wild-looking shot, but Nooch with the board, and 9-5 advantage for Indian Hill after 1.
Yeah, Braves having a little trouble getting their offense going. Shots aren't really falling early. Some rare that Nina and Maddie would miss both free throws on 2 shots. Braves just offense maybe a little bit out of sync here in the first quarter, but defense playing well. Yeah. Good aggressive defense, creating possibilities for the offense, but the offense just isn't quite converting them yet.
Yeah, I mean, the shot selection, I think, with the exception, I think I would like to not see Kate have taken that NBA 3, and after she did a great job on that one rebound. Again, I thought she should have worked the ball back out, but hey, we got the pep band in our ears, so we'll kind of be quiet here for a few seconds until we start back up here. 9-5 Braves. Well, that was kind of an abbreviated marching band or pep band tune.
Your landscape needs contact grass court. A proud sponsor of
So, beginning in quarter number 2, 9-5 Indian Hill. Braves back with their original starting lineup. Nina back into the lineup for Indian Hill, replacing Kate Mars, who had replaced her.
Oh, pass down low to Sky Thomas. She gets
somebody's
the easy
got
bucket.
I think Claire tried to force her to the baseline and did a good job, but, somebody's got to step in front of Sky Thomas. I mean, that was just too easy.
Well, credit to Wyoming. That was a good drive to the basket, and the girl who drove found Sky Thomas was open. The defender left her, and that's a pretty good play.
Oh.
All right, Annie had Maddie down low. Just missed her.
Yeah. Yeah, Newt's
Claire at the top of the key. Over to Annie. Nina Price on the side. Back out to Claire. Claire's going to drive to the basket. Pass it off to Nina. Shot from the side.
Can't
off
roll.
the front of the rim. Just can't get it to go.
Okay, everybody else gets back.
Again,
come on, girls.
all these Brave shots are just clanking around the rim. Can't get them to fall.
Yeah, that was a nice penetration, and Nina to get a nice look and just couldn't
convert.
Just couldn't convert. Yeah, I mean that was exactly the shot she should have taken.
Absolutely.
Nina hits that shot more often than not.
Careful. Sky Thomas again for the rebound. She's going to get it to go, and we got a tie game.
And I think Sky's
Claire's going to take it to the basket, dishes it out to Nina, over to Annie Isfording.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. Does Sky have all their points at this stage? Nice
Nina with a
pass
clever inbound pass to Annie. Nothing there, but I like that. I like that idea of the Braves driving the ball and then dishing it off to the open man. Nina goes down inside to Ella Riggs, who goes up and gets it to go. Ella Riggs with two defenders on her with her back to the basket.
Tough shot, twisted her body.
Beautiful body control by Ella Riggs. Great shot.
Again, Braves in a 2-3 zone. They'll let Sky. If I'm, Indian Hill, I let them.
Good shot. Way to go there.
They're
going to get Maddie.
Huge call
there.
for the foul, and that's is that her second foul?
That's their second foul. Yep.
Yeah, Maddie is someone we cannot afford to get into foul trouble. Well, none of the Braves starters can afford to get in foul trouble, but Maddie obviously more than most. She has 7 of the Braves' 11 points so far here. That's an awkward-looking shot. Yeah, it looks like LJ is going to enter the game, and she needs to put a body on Sky Thomas. And Sky's not used to playing 32 minutes either, so we'll see how.
I like that move, bringing Lauren Jameson to put to front Sky Thomas. I think that's a good move. Maddie's got a couple of fouls. I think they ought to rotate some players in and put some bodies on Sky Thomas. They can't just let her have those easy shots.
Hit her.
Lauren's going to, Sky Thompson. That's a tough shot. That's going to be a tough shot.
Yeah, Lauren's shooting with her, Lauren is left-handed, and she's taking that shot right into. Good
Nina
play
Price
by Nina.
gets a steal. Up to Ella Riggs. Ella's going to have a one-on-one. Up and gets it to go. Ella Riggs. What body control and ball control.
Yeah, that was a nice play.
Beautiful lay.
In that last play, Lauren being left-handed, she's turning right into her.
Yeah,
and
she's
shooting.
going the wrong way.
Yeah, and Sky obviously, bigger than everybody on the floor, so including Lauren. Lauren's given up about 5 or 6 inches to Sky Thomas.
All right, Wyoming's coming back with a couple of subs.
But I remember last year Lauren did a really nice job in a couple of the games against Wyoming, three-quartering and keeping the ball away and putting her body on Sky and keeping her away from the basket. But again, if we can do this where we can keep Sky Thomas away from the hoop.
Yeah, see, there you go. Look at Lauren front.
Yeah, make her come up.
Good defense.
If she wants to get the ball up at the on the elbow, foul line extended, let her.
Yep.
Just let her. I mean, every time. She can set all the ball screens up top. Wyoming is not an outside shooting team, folks. They are, I believe, 3 of 12 on the whole season, or 5. But basically, they are. Take my word for it. They have.
And there you go.
Less than 20 total three-pointers on the year. In fact,
I really like the defense that Lauren's playing right now on Sky Thomas.
That's an over the back, and
Braves come with Nina. Oh, Nina with a bad pass. She lets it go. I don't know why Nina tried to force the pass.
It will be Braves ball in the alternating possession, but yeah, Ellie McCollum-Smith with a good hustle play.
All right, Braves will inbound it with a 13-10 lead. 4:20 to go in the second quarter.
Quite honestly, a closer game than I had anticipated, having seen Wyoming earlier this year.
Claire to Hamilton. Nice
not a
pass to
foul.
Riggs, but
Wow, Sky Thomas got away with that one. I think she got some ball and some wrist. That's Lauren almost shoot.
That's a good play by Wyoming. Sky Thomas cut to the basket. Lauren James had pretty good position on her, but Sky Thomas is a hard one to stop.
Yep.
There goes cross court to Annie Isfording.
Annie
Throws it right to.
Annie really telegraphed that. And Wyoming's going to get their first lead of the night. 14-13.
Off the turnover. Braves are going to call a timeout.
Yeah, Rachel Smith not happy. 3:22 here, and Wyoming pulls ahead for the first time on the evening.
Nobody but Jeff Potter Automotive has 7,000 vehicles at one location. Start your car shopping at Weiler.com. Jeff Weiler, a proud sponsor of Indian Hill Athletics.
All right, timeout Braves with 3:22 to go in the half. They find themselves behind for the first time tonight, 14-13 to the Cowboys.
Yeah, making some uncharacteristic turnovers. They're taking for the most part pretty good shots so far.
Yeah, Braves probably on pace to have their lowest scoring first half by far of the season.
Yeah.
Normally they got 13 points well before the end of the first quarter.
Although, with the goose egg they put up against Goshen in the second quarter on Saturday, which was just a bizarre sight to behold. Indian Hill only scoring 17 in the first half this past Saturday, but all 17 of those in the first quarter, and then they went on about a 12-minute, including the entire second quarter, scoreless streak. Again, very
okay. So Braves come back with their starting lineup. Maddie Antonucci back in the game. See if Maddie can provide a little offensive spark here before the end of the half.
And Claire's wide open on the far side. Somebody needs to get the ball to her. Oh, come on.
Oh, nice pass from Ella to Maddie Antonucci. Can't hold on to the ball, but it's Braves' ball. It's just tipped out of her hands. Nice interior pass by Ella Riggs to Maddie Antonucci. Ella will inbound it underneath the Braves basket. She's looking inside for Maddie. It's not there. Out to Claire.
Yeah, despite the 2 fouls, I do think this is a good move to put Maddie back into the game for the Braves.
She's disciplined enough. She's not going to pick up her third foul. Wyoming gets the steal, but they're out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Braves. Braves got lucky there. Wyoming almost had a fast break steal.
Yeah, 25 Natalie Strom. That was a nice play, but couldn't keep control.
Claire with a wide open three-pointer at the top. He gets it to go. That's what we need. That is what the doctor ordered.
Well,
three-point play, Claire to Hamill.
Past couple years, Claire's had a lot of success from outside against Wyoming. If you'll recall, Tom, the game last year at Wyoming, Claire kept him in the game with 3 threes, and then Nina hitting that miraculous 3 at the
send it into overtime. Annie Isfording gets it. Ella Riggs is going to bring it up. She's got a 1-on-2.
Ella
takes it all the way and gets a rebound back up. And she's fouled. Ella Riggs going to be shooting too. Great determination by Ella Riggs. She just was not going to be denied going to the basket.
Yeah, part of me again is like, oh my gosh, you're doing a 1-on-3. But Ella's talented. I mean, she can, and if she can get in there and draw a foul, I mean, that's as good as a bucket pretty much because she's an outstanding, the old announcer bugaboo curse. Yeah, the Braves, as you just mentioned a little bit ago, Tom.
I don't exactly know what the stats on free throws tonight are, but they're not good.
Maddie missed a couple.
Two. Yeah,
Ella's missed one, and
all right,
gets the second one.
put an end to that streak.
Yeah, but the Braves have got to do simple things like hitting the free throws, not making turnovers, hitting some open shots, and just keeping Sky Thomas away from the basket. Because the rest of this team is not going to beat Indian Hill. I'll tell you what, it's Sky Thomas might.
Yep.
Yeah, let him take the shot.
Wyoming looking to go down low. Sky Thomas doesn't get the Maddie Antonucci picks up the rebound. Braves push it up. Maddie kicks it out to Annie Isfording. Long three-pointer. Oh, just up the front of the rim.
But that's no. Sky Thomas hit that ball out of bounds, and that was Nina was coming in from behind, but she did not hit that ball.
I think Nina was fortunate. Nina was fortunate not to get called the foul there.
Yeah, I might be wrong on the replay, but boy, that sure didn't look like that was purely an out of bounds on Sky. She just didn't handle the ball. Somebody's got to guard the far side.
Sky Thomas with another rebound and gets the easy basket.
That's about her, sixth time, seventh time that's happened?
It's a 1-point game with a minute to go in the half. Annie Isfording with a nice pass inbound to Ella Riggs is going to get called a double dribble.
Nope.
Oh, jump ball.
Jump ball.
But it's going Wyoming's way.
Yep. So 56 seconds left. Wyoming looking for a chance to go back ahead.
Sky Thomas with 11 of Wyoming's 16 points tonight. She's pretty much been the offensive story.
I was thinking it was probably more. Seems like it's more than that. And every one of them has been from within 2 feet. Player with a nice defensive play. Remain Wyoming basketball. Yeah, she's gotten about 6 or 8 boards just right in close like that. Fortunately for us, she's missed a few of those bunnies.
Yeah.
But, everything she's made has been...
Oh, and Maddie Antonucci takes it right out of Sky's hands. Down the court to Ella Riggs is going to have an easy layup.
Yeah, Sky can grab the ball and put it in from 2 feet. She does not have the best hands, though. And Maddie gets the carom, makes a nice smart...
And Maddie with another steal. Oh, just can't get the ball. Wyoming's going to get it.
Get back, Claire. Get back far side.
Throws one up. Oh, and Wyoming's there for the rebound again, but they can't get it to go.
It's a travel.
Can't get it to go. 10 seconds.
Nice box out.
And Nina gets the rebound. 9 seconds. Come on, push it up, Braves. Here we go to Annie Isfording. Brings it up. Over to Claire. Yeah, Ella Riggs takes to Sky Thomas. Can't get it to go. Oh, Braves have an opportunity to extend that lead to 5 points. Just quite couldn't get it to go. First half.
We're going to go to the half, folks. Again, a low-scoring half for the Braves, 19-16. Can't get some shots to fall. They've got to, I'm telling you what, I mentioned it just a few minutes ago, but Wyoming's not going to beat Indian Hill. Sky Thomas, however, might beat Indian Hill. So they've got to find a way to keep her off the boards and keep her from putting the ball in the bucket. So, folks, you can do what you want for the next 9 minutes. Tom and I are going to take a little break.
But don't leave. I think this game's going to be close to the end.
Enjoy the pep band, folks. We'll be back in 9 minutes.
Somebody's getting big. Can't believe it. Nice to see you, Matt.
Okay, folks, here we are back for okay, gotcha. Okay, folks, we are back. Sorry, the booth was in my ear there. Yeah, folks, the graphic on your screen, it is 19-16 Indian Hill. Claire trying to get a shot off, cannot get it to go. So yeah, 19-16 Indian Hill. As we start quarter number 3. Braves still in the press. Somebody better get back, and that's, well.
Braves got lucky there.
Yeah, thank you, Nia Kemper.
Not too many balls go over the outstretched arms of Sky Thomas.
Well, especially, that's a little bit especially egregious given that,
she was
Claire's a foot shorter than Sky. I mean, literally a foot shorter. And surprising that they didn't. Oh, and he made a nice little.
Ellering six bat dishes it off to Nina.
Claire, you got to step
shot.
in. Yeah, Claire's got to be ready to receive that pass. Nice drive by Ish.
Drive to the hoop, can't get it to go, but gets her rebound.
Work it.
Back just tries to go inside to Maddie. Over to Claire. She's going to drive to the hoop. Over Sky Thomas. Oh, can't quite get it to fall. Ellering drives the basket. No, not going to get that. Oh, Annie Isfording with a neat save underneath the basket. Back out to Claire to Hamill.
Claire able to control it
over to Annie with the shot from the side. Can't get it to go. Ellis there for the rebound. Can't get it to go. Tips it out. Braves keep the ball.
Oh, that's a little wild shot.
But she's going to get a foul.
Yeah, that's kind of a bailout because Ella a little impatient on that particular one, and she was not. If she didn't get fouled, that ball was going nowhere. But hopefully she'll be able to convert here. Unlike in the first half when the Braves were struggling from the line on their few trips.
Yep, she gets that first one to go.
Yeah, I don't know for sure that my stat here is correct, but I want to say that they were 1 for 6 in the first half from the line. At short.
Yeah.
Applebaum with
all right, so
Applenap with a. Sorry, I'm going to mispronounce.
Applebaum would be easier. I think I'll go with Applebaum if you do.
Oh, Sky Thomas.
Braves down low to Sky Thomas, and she lays it in.
And just like in the first half,
she slipped behind Maddie.
Yeah, she gets left alone, goes strong.
Annie Instrument to drive to the hoop. Oh, can't get it to go, but she's going to get fouled. I think that's going to be on Sky Thomas.
Yeah, and good for us.
That's going to. Yep, that's going to be her second foul.
Yeah, folks, anybody out there listening, we are unabashed homers, Tom and I. We are Braves announcers, and we try to call things as evenly as we can, but it is quite clear whose allegiance we have on our, that we're leaning towards. So Wyoming fans out there, you've got a really good team, but forgive us if we act a little like we want the Braves to win. And Annie
All right,
hits
Annie
both her free throws.
Converts them both.
Braves up by 4 here now with a minute and a half out of the third quarter. Braves in their press.
Yep.
Claire tried to get her hands up and gets her hands in on. Claire's going to get the steal. Feeds it up to Nina Price. Nice.
Back to Ella Riggs, and Ella Riggs lays it in.
That was a good sequence all around. Claire and Nina and Ella Riggs all did a great job there.
Nice to see some points coming off our defense there. Easy points.
I didn't see that one, but I wasn't looking at Claire.
I didn't either. It must have been away from the ball.
And it's a moving screen. Ooh. Nice cutback by Ellie McCollum-Smith, and she's going to work the ball out and give it back to Kemper, and we'll try to get things set up. Again, I think Nooch, if she just keeps...
Wyoming drives the basket. They're going to get a foul on Nina Price. That ball goes. Nina let the Wyoming girl get a step ahead of her. She paid the price of the foul. Wyoming tried to convert the three-point play.
I think Annie Istrany needs to pinch in with Nina and help her with Sky Thomas on the right there. Yeah, that's one where Annie needs to step up, and Nina did a good job, but she's just not that big. I mean, nobody's as big as Sky Thomas. So in a situation like that, that's a foul.
Maddie Antonucci right where she needed to be. Picks up the ball off the Ella Riggs miss and lays it in. Great heads-up basketball by Maddie Antonucci, as always.
Don't foul. Claire's going to pick up another one. That was, that Claire just, pushed her from behind, and that's inexcusable. The girl got the drop on her, got past her, and Claire's pushing her from behind. That's just a dumb play.
Third team foul on the Braves. Claire, Maddie, and Nina each with 2 fouls.
And again, neither one of those, none of the Braves starters can afford serious foul trouble, or they're going to be in trouble for the rest of this half.
Nina almost with a steal, can't quite get it. Wyoming gets the ball back.
Maddie Antonucci fighting for her life with.
And the Braves get the steal. Claire up to Ella Riggs. She's got a one-on-one. She goes to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Maddie can't quite get the rebound, but it's going to stay Braves ball.
Sorry, I'm getting a little excited here, but trying to keep that off the audio.
Nina goes into Maddie Antonucci, who spins and gets it.
And I thought she was fouled too. I thought Sky Thomas got her right on the wrist.
Nice turnaround jumper by Maddie Antonucci down in the paint. Wyoming brings it back quickly, and number 14.
Yeah, Kemper gets
Mia Kemper with a nice roll.
Her first bucket of the game. 28-24 Indian Hill.
Wyoming is just hanging around. Braves cannot shake them. Remains a 4-point game. Claire's going to drive to the basket off to Annie Isfording.
Nina
pressed
sink
the wide open shot.
Nina clutch. That was
Nina gets a nice one to fall.
I actually thought Annie Isfording would have gone up with that one.
Great heads
with a
up
strong
pass
board. And
we're going to get a foul on number 15. Number 15's not in my program, so I can't tell you who number 15 is.
Ellie McCollum-Smith. Yeah, they've switched some numbers around here.
That's number 15. Okay.
Claire's going to get a little breather here, and Nooch will move up to the point guard spot with Kate Mars into the game for Indian Hill.
Really nice to see the Braves break this lead open a little bit beyond 4-6 points.
There's a
drives
foul.
To the basket. Wyoming's going to get called. I think it's going to be number 22, Lauren Rutherford. Yep.
So hopefully, Wyoming's, we've got 3 team fouls, and 2 of which were on Claire. So, maybe if we can get Wyoming in a little bit of foul trouble, we'll be able to slowly pad that lead as we get some.
Braves looking to inbound. Ella gets it into Maddie. Oh, tip back to Ella.
It's time to play smart here, ladies.
Annie Isfring with a long three-pointer. Can't get it to go.
That was not the shot we wanted in that situation.
Wyoming rebounds. Braves press. Oh, Ella Riggs comes up with the steal. She's going to take it to the basket. Up and good. Ella Riggs.
Yeah, going over.
Beautiful body control.
Going over
on the
Nina
layup.
Kemper. Freshman on freshman. Oh, Nina.
Nina's going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, Kemper did a good job.
I don't think that should be a
using
shooting
speed.
foul.
On the floor.
Foul that is on number 20, Nina Price, her third, team's fourth.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a shooting foul no matter what here. I believe that was on the floor, but we're not going to get that call. And Kemper cannot hit her first.
Wyoming, number 14, Nina Kemper.
Again, Wyoming as a team, not a good free throw shooting group. And Sky Thomas leads them in futility from the charity stripe. Kemper can't get that one. A nice box out by Nina. Nice box out by Maddie on Sky Thomas.
Annie Isfring checks the pick for Maddie. Drives the middle, out to Ella Riggs. Working in the middle, nothing there.
This is where the Braves need to show a little patience.
Yeah, exactly.
Try not to. They've been forcing some shots, and a couple of them recently have been going in. But
and there's no reason to force shot. They got an 8-point lead. Oh, Nina's going to lose the ball off the dribble, and Wyoming's going to get the ball. Braves got to watch a foul.
Going to get an open
Wyoming with a wide open shot from the side, and they drill it. 2-point, long 2-point basket. Dave's up by 6.
So again, Nooch is going to bring the ball, but looks like Claire's going to come back in here with 2:31 left in quarter number 3. Braves the Braves just need to show a little bit of patience here. They've been a little bit discombobulated. They're up by 6. Work the ball for a good shot.
Annie's for the long three-pointer. She nails it.
Annie hits it. And the Braves are going to get the turnover.
The Braves are going to get the ball back.
As the ball goes, as a tennis player, Tom, you don't appreciate the unforced error term there.
Yes.
As the ball goes right through, I don't know if Nia Kemper took her eye off that ball or just went right through her hands anyway, but Braves will get a turnover, unforced. Nice pass.
Nice pass underneath.
Take another shot,
another wide open three-pointer. Gets it to go.
And the freshman.
Annie Isfring just giving the Braves their biggest lead of the night. Though 2 great three-pointers up. Ella's going to get called with a foul. Timeout. Yeah, let's do that. This three-pointer, if there's a momentum changer in the game, it's these last 2 three-pointers.
Annie Isfring's had a couple of wide open threes.
Right from the side. Beautiful form. Look at that ball. Nothing but net on this one right there.
Yeah, and he's finally starting to get a little bit more arc on her shot. Early part of this year, phenomenal athlete that young lady is, but she has a relatively flat shot, but she's gradually, I've noticed over the last few games, started to get a little more height, a little more arc on her shot, a little more softness, which allows a little more margin for error if she's off, and a little bit easier rebound on the backside. If
those are 2 huge three-pointers. Takes a 6-point lead and makes a 12-point lead in about a matter of 30 seconds. So Braves need to hold on to this lead and even extend it. Don't let that slip away with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
And Annie, despite being a freshman, she's like I said, she's a fantastic athlete. She's not playing like a freshman right now. She's comfortable in her role. Starter on the Braves state championship soccer team. So this is not an area where she's afraid to pull the trigger, and good for her. Showing a lot of maturity. So Nina Price is going to be out for a few minutes, and Claire back in. Kate Mars, Maddie Antonucci in the back line of their press defense. McCollum Smith's going to bring it up against Isfring. Annie, get your hands off of her. Slide your feet. Oh, Claire, don't stick your foot out, you idiot.
Ellie McCollum with a nice stream to the basket.
It's my kid, so I can call her an idiot.
Wyoming almost comes up with another steal. It's going to be Indian Hill's ball. Indian Hill can't get too complacent with a 10-point lead. We've seen these leads expand and contract the whole game. Be nice to hold on to the lead and extend it.
Up 1:15 left here in quarter number 3. Yeah, I like to see the Braves go to the fourth quarter with a double-digit lead. Yep. Ella getting a little too impatient, trying to make things happen before she's ready, and just got a little happy feet there. So, again, just over a minute left here. Again, the Braves in a 2-3, something they are very comfortable in. Up, Sky's going to get another easy bucket. Again,
nifty little turnaround move, though, by Sky Thomas. They're back to the basket, turned around, and just dropped it in.
Yeah, Kate Mars was a little out of position in trying to front her. And once Sky made separation, we didn't get backside help. So Braves trying to burn a little bit of clock here, maybe. Swing it.
Claire DeHamel drives the lane.
Nice little runner. 20 seconds left, and the Braves return to a 10-point lead. Get back, Ella. Kate, pick her up. Come on, Kate. Watch the far side. Sorry, that's it. Oh, let Sky Thomas anytime out there. Oh. Well,
Wyoming with a 3-point shot with 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Wow, well, they just keep hanging around.
Yeah,
they will not go away.
I mentioned Wyoming not being an outside shooting team, but they've got a couple of girls who are capable if you give them a wide open shot like that. And Nia Kemper just showed that she is very capable of hitting a shot with nobody on her. Just as Annie Istrading just showed with a couple of back-to-back threes. So 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Team fouls all even apiece at 4-4. Braves not in any serious foul trouble. Kate Mars, Claire DeHamel, Maddie Antonucci each have 2. But barring any unforeseen issues or panics, they look to be out of foul trouble. And again, if we can draw a few more fouls on Wyoming, Braves can get into the bonus and maybe eke out a few points that way. Yeah, I don't think I can't remember if maybe the second quarter if Sky Thomas came out for just a minute or two. But
I don't recall her being out of the game at all.
She's not used to playing the entire game. Neither are some of these other girls. I mean, McCollum Smith's got good cardio from her soccer experience. Nia Kemper, the freshman point guard, number 14. Not sure about her, but how she'll hold up. But so far, she's done well, hitting a couple shots there in latter part of the third quarter. So here we go. Last stanza. Braves up by 7. Oh, Matador defense there.
Drives right to the basket. Number 10, Kendall Burke.
That was way too easy.
Just uncontested layup right to the basket.
Yeah, that's one of the few times I've seen Annie not place really strong defense.
It's a 5-point game. Kate Mars pulls up from the free throw line. A lot of backcourt there. Maddie can't quite get the rebound. Wyoming's going to push it up with a chance to close it to 3.
She had an open shot, but still probably not the shot we want.
That's going to go. Ball's going to
over and back.
Yep. Braves going to get a turnover.
So that's a good break for Indian Hill, as their lead is, as Tom mentioned, is cut to 5. Maddie up on the elbow. She's going to
Maddie's going to go strong in the basket. And it's blocked. Wyoming with the ball.
Unfortunately blocked it into the underside of the basket. Oh, good hands by Annie Istrading.
Ball tipped out of on it by Annie Istrading. Wyoming's ball.
As Natalie Strom tries to drive to her left across the lane. Good hands by Ella Riggs. As we mentioned at the outset, Tom, both these teams undefeated in the CHL. So obviously the winner here is going to have the inside track in a big way towards this year's CHL championship.
Yeah, this is a big game. And
they will play each other again the last regular season game. And
Annie almost comes up with a steal, tipped out of bounds.
These teams are obviously both have a reasonably good chance of facing each other in round 2 or 3 of the Ohio tournament. And there's like the 4th or 5th.
Yeah, Braves are not going to let that ball get in bounds.
So I'm watching closely Cade Mars face guarding Sky Thomas. Once again,
another tip in by the Braves. Braves with a tormenting defense, and Wyoming's going to call a timeout. They've had enough of that. I don't blame them. They can't get the ball in bounds. I don't think I've ever seen 5 or 6 failed attempts to get the ball in bounds.
Yeah, and about 8 or 9 seconds off the clock in that sequence. So again, the Braves just continue to need to find a way to keep Sky Thomas away from the basket, especially on offense, but defensively as well. So if they can draw her out and get her covering her man on in the offensive sets, not only is that opening up lanes, but it's also keeping her away from getting rebounds. And again, whoever she's guarding offensively, if they're not the one taking the shot, they need to be cognizant of when a shot does go up by one of their teammates to step in front of Sky Thomas and offensively box her out. Because again, anything you can do to keep that young lady away from the boards is a good thing for the Braves.
All right, Wyoming does get the ball in bounds this time.
Ooh. And Nia Kemper came within about 1.5 inches of stepping on the half-court line.
Oh, and Wyoming immediately turns it over.
Yeah, that went right through Ellie McCollum-Smith's hands. I could see her, even from here, I could see her head turn ever so slightly, and I think she just took her eye off that ball.
All right, so Claire will bring it up. Braves will set their offense. Maddie Antonucci, the top of the key to Ella Riggs. Oh, and Ella Riggs going to get caught with her second travel.
Yeah, Ella's been a little uncharacteristically out of sorts this evening. Has a number of turnovers, a couple of shots that were very much pressed.
Wyoming inbounds.
So it looks like we're going to continue with
Braves are going to press.
A man press here. And Cade Mars is going to stay on. Don't foul, don't foul. Oh, come on, catch up.
Oh, no, it goes right there. I'm not sure about that. They might get Maddie Antonucci with...
That's her third, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, that was all set up. McCollum Smith blew by Claire DeHamel, and Claire kind of wasn't trying to hustle to catch up there, kind of watching her leave her in the dust. Maddie stepped in and unfortunately picked up the foul.
First free throw is good.
Smith, one of the better free throw shooters on the Wyoming squad.
Back to a 4-point game. These Cowboys just will not go away. Second free throw's up. No good, but Sky Thomas gets a rebound. Oh, she's tied up by Ella Riggs. Jump ball. Good heads-up defense by Ella Riggs.
Once again, though,
Sky Thomas tying her up down low.
I'm really surprised the Braves are just trying to box Sky Thomas out one-on-one. Nuge did a really good job there, but Annie Istrady needs to step in and pinch and let the girl on the other side, which I believe is Privy Claire, box out the shooter.
Maddie Antonucci down low to Annie Istrady. Great pass down low by Maddie Antonucci to Annie Istrady gets an easy layup. That's the kind of bucket we need.
Annie Istrady gets wide open. Yep. I'm not sure how that's happening.
But the important part is the Braves are finding her. Number 15, Ellie McCollum-Smith goes right to the basket again, lays it in. And Wyoming comes right back with a score.
The Wyoming senior McCollum-Smith, trying to take over on offense, trying to show that they're not just all about Sky Thomas getting 2-foot layups. Again, still not an outside shooting team.
Oh, Annie Isfording with the pass play. Braves are going to turn the ball
Tipped.
over.
Ball was tipped. Ball was tipped.
Ellerig's calling for timeout.
Ball was tipped, sir.
I know. I have no worries that people can hear me. I'm very confident that they can.
Oh, Wyoming goes to the basket. Maddie Antonucci wisely did not leave her feet because that had been her fourth foul.
Again, way too easy, and Wyoming has cut into that 10-point lead, and now it's a 2-point ball game.
Maddie's going to take it right to the basket. Can't get it to roll. Wyoming with the rebound. Yeah, I think Braves a little bit of danger of pressing here. They got plenty of time. 5 minutes to go. 2-point lead. They just need to work their offense.
Braves looking a little bit fatigued the last, and Wyoming's playing the same number of people.
Careful.
They're not subbing much at all, but Braves looking a little bit fatigued and a little bit.
Cowboys throw a wild pass down low. They manage to keep it. Braves playing very aggressive man-on-man defense.
Again, in a couple of instances, they're a little slow to react, a little slow to get to the ball. Oh, that's a wild shot.
Number 15 takes it. Ellering's going to get the rebound. She's going to press it up. She's got a one-on-one. She loses the ball, but I think that's going to be. They're going to call it off Ellering.
Oh my God!
Well, I thought that hit a Wyoming player on the way out.
Yeah, I thought it hit 2 Wyoming players on the way out. McCollum Smith and Sky Thomas.
But nonetheless, Braves trying to force a 1-on-2 fast break.
Well, I will give the ref credit. He was in a good position to make that call.
I think that is Wyoming's ball. I think that's a good call. Braves going to continue to press. They got to be careful with the fouls.
Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
Yep, Braves come up with a steal. Ellering, they got a 3-on-2. Annie is from the side.
Be smart.
Yep, she wisely kicks it out.
Yeah, again, the Braves looking a little disorganized, a little bit discombobulated here. Just a tick under 3 seconds.
Kate Martin's going to drive to the basket.
Kate's going to get...
Braves going to call timeout.
Yeah. 3:53 left here now in the game. And again, the Braves have had their seen their 10-point lead cut to just a bucket.
Lead cut to 2. Cowboys refusing to back down. Every time the Braves try to open up a little bit of a lead, Wyoming comes right back and closes the gap.
Yeah, after that bit of a run, we're capped off with Annie Isfording's back-to-back threes. Braves have gone into quite a bit of a scoring drought here. So we have on the board right now Ellering with 14 points, Maddie Antonucci with 11, Annie Isfording with 10, Nina Price with a bucket, and Clarity Hamill with 5, sitting on the bench right now.
Mars the free throw line over to Annie Isfording. Another travel call.
And she got bumped there, and I if they're going to make a travel call, you got to call the foul too. That's just, a lot of times you let things like that go, but if it's gonna cause a travel, you've got to call the foul. That says reffing 101. McCollum Smith's going to get another easy look at the bucket.
Can't get
Gets
it.
her own rebound. Braves looking. Sky Thomas is going to get another easy board here. Maybe not easy,
she goes
but
back up and she's fouled. I don't know who they're going to get with the foul. It's going to be Kate Mars. Yeah, Kate Mars. Her third foul. Sky Thomas going to be shooting 2 with a chance to tie the game.
And again, you know, the bright side here, if there is one, is that Sky Thomas not a good free throw shooter, but she hits that one. It's a 1-point ball game. Somebody get the shooter, please.
Oh, long rebound comes out to the Cowboys. Oh, that's unfortunate. Up. Wyoming called for a double dribble.
Yeah, Braves get bailed out there with a turnover on Wyoming.
All right, Braves need a good offensive set here.
You know, Sky Thomas is not going to take the bait and come out on
Maddie
Mars.
drives to the hoop.
And she's going to get
pick up
drawn
the
foul. Nice
Who are
job
they
by
going to call
Nuge.
that? Are they going to call that on Sky Thomas?
No, I believe that's on 10. Yeah, Kendall Burke.
Yeah. All right, Maddie's going to the line. She'll shoot 2.
So just a hair under 3 minutes here. Maddie looking to add to the Braves' lead, and she does.
Second free throw up. And good. Maddie Antonucci converts both free throws. Braves back up by 3.
And after a difficult free throw shooting first half, the Braves have, I don't know if they missed here, maybe one in the second half.
No, Nina Price steal. She's got a wide open drive to the hoop. On and lays it in.
So
nice steal and drive by Nina Price, who apparently did not want to use that right hand.
I know. I was going to ask you, Tom, if I could give her a hard time about not using her right hand.
Oh, and she gets a nice block on the other end. Nina with a nice block on the layup. Yeah, I've been trying since 4th grade to get Nina to use that right hand, and as you can see, my efforts.
Well, fortunately, she had a good size. Oh, watch the backside, Annie!
Oh, Annie Isfording tips the ball out. Good defense by Annie Isfording. Good heads-up defense. Way to tip the ball out.
Kemper standing out there, clapping her hands, begging for the ball, and McCollum Smith just a half second too late in getting the ball into her because she was wide open. You know, let Sky Thomas have the ball out there.
You know, Chuck, this is a point in the game where I would consider, kind of like what they did against Baden, is maybe rotating some defensive players in. Specifically, I might think, Nina Price picks up the steal off the inbound pass to Sky Thomas, pushes it up.
Now this is the
time
for.
I think this is a time where you might consider having
Lauren James
come in to
milk the clock.
Play defense on Sky Thomas. Ella Ring's going to drive to the basket. Can't get it to go.
And you know, Sky
is our friend right here. No need to rush to the hoop at this point.
Yeah, Sky Thomas definitely intimidated and changed the pathway of that shot.
Sky Thomas loop up. Can't get it. Good defense by the Braves underneath, holding their ground against Sky Thomas. Maddie Antonucci pushes it up to pass.
Kate, come
on. Throws it up.
Come on.
Kate. Braves do get the steal. Now, be nice for the Braves to work some clock here, but I guess they're not going to do that.
Yeah, Nooch gets stuffed inside by Sky Thomas.
You know, Rachel needs to call a timeout and settle the Braves down. They got 5 points to go, minute and a half. There's no reason for them to rush their shots.
Yeah, there was a sequence. They could have burnt 30, 40 seconds off the clock just on that possession.
They're not going to go to the free throw line. Wyoming's not even in the bonus yet.
Yeah.
Make Wyoming come out and foul them and work the clock down. This is where, they need to think a little bit strategically. Wyoming's in the bonus.
Now they're in the bonus,
It's the worst of all worlds.
Yeah.
We're putting Wyoming on the line.
Yeah, not burning any clock and giving them a chance to give them a chance. Natalie Strom,
shot of the one-on-one.
It's going to be a brick.
No good, but Wyoming's going to get the rebound. And Annie Isfording tips it out again. That must be Annie Isfording. I think that's about her 217th tip out of bounds tonight.
I think, Tom, I'm looking to see if I've seen where Claire's now sitting on the bench, and to your earlier point about doing that, what they did against Baden in that offense for defense. Kemper gave him a wide open look, and nobody on the backside to box.
I'd get Lauren James in there on defense to front.
That wasn't even.
But that we just let the backside open.
Yeah, there was nobody boxing on the backside.
Kate Mars, the nice pass inside to Manny Antonucci. Easy
almost,
layup and go.
Yeah, that one almost didn't roll either.
You get an easy layup like that, you take that. Braves with a 5-point lead with 1 minute to go in the game. Wyoming throws up a three-pointer. It's no good. Nina with the rebound.
Now
she brings it up to Annie Isfording.
This is the time to be smart.
Yeah, there we go. Slow it down. Slow it down. Maddie at the top of the key. She's going to drive to the basket.
Oh, Maddie, no. Come on, Maddie. Well, fortunately, the Braves keep the ball.
I don't know why
Claire is
going
to come in now for ball handling purposes.
The clock is our friend right now.
Yeah, the Braves really need to, Rachel, take advantage of your timeouts here. 42 seconds left. Yeah. Braves up by 5. Claire DeHamel in for the ball handling.
This game is not over by any stretch. All right, Annie Isfording will bring it back out. Up, Sky Thomas forces the foul, so...
But again, the Braves will not be in the bonus yet. They will be on the next foul, of course.
Yep, no, Braves are in the bonus.
16 fouls on Wyoming.
Oh, no, they're not. Okay, that's 6. Next time they'll be in the bonus. Nina's going to inbound it by the scorer's table. 39 seconds left. Nina brings it into Claire, and she's immediately fouled.
And Claire will go to the line.
Yep.
Claire's been sitting on the bench now for the last 3-4 minutes, so we'll see if how the layoff is. If she's gotten cold by sitting on the bench here. But Claire, normally a pretty good free throw shooter, just needs to take her time and do her thing.
First free throw, good. Clutch free throw by Claire. That was a key free throw right there, Chuck, because that makes it Wyoming's got to have, where it's a minimum 2-score game. And Wyoming scoring 2 3-pointers is going to be tough.
Yeah, Wyoming not an outside shooting team.
And that's an even bigger free throw. Puts the Braves up by 7.
And
38 seconds to go. Now Braves.
And Venus will come back in place of Claire. And as you were saying, Tom, the offense-defense switch just like they did at Wyoming. We'll see a very similar thing.
Let's keep them off the line. Wyoming's going to shoot a 3-pointer. That's no good.
And Ella Riggs with the board. Riggs with a rebound. 30 seconds left, and
she's going to bring it up.
Braves up by 7.
No reason to push it up. She gets it over to Annie Isfording. Round to Kate Mars.
No shots, girls. Just hold the ball. Well, Kate's going to go to the line. I'll tell you, it's funny watching, Sky Thomas is obviously not even going for the ball. She's just laying, like she's saying a blessing on somebody at the altar or something, giving just a little two-handed touch to Kate. And, of course, two-hand touches these days will get you a foul called automatically.
Well, at this point...
but not even going for the Nooch with the board.
Yep. Oh, and she's going to get fouled by Sky Thomas.
Yep. So Nooch will go to the line. I think
shooting 2.
We can all breathe a sigh of relief now. 17 seconds left. Braves up by 7 with Nooch looking to make it 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And I will say,
Mr. Vegas says this game's in the bag.
Yeah, especially if she hits him. But even if she doesn't, I think they just need to be smart here. No fouls, nothing stupid.
I don't see even the Cowboys scoring 3 times in 17 seconds of this game.
Nor do I.
So. Braves did what they needed to win tonight.
Yeah, closer
Not a
game,
lot more.
Closer game than I ever thought it was going to be. I'll tell you what. Ooh, Nooch short with a shot. That's a
first free throw goes
that's
off
a
the
fatigue.
Front of the rim. Yeah.
That's a fatigue shot. Maddie's played her butt off though tonight.
All right, message should be no fouls. Second free throw comes out.
Yeah, no fouls here. Just clock it down to 12 seconds.
Yep.
McCollum Smith's bringing the ball up, and too little too late for...
Wyoming does get a 3-pointer to go. 3 seconds left. Ball's up.
Yep. Again, too little too late. So, Braves pull out a very much closer again than I thought, Tom. 50-46 win. Take commanding lead in the CHL. Braves are off to, let's see, what is today? Thursday. We're playing Madeira at Madeira.
Saturday.
On Saturday. JV at 12:30, Varsity at 2. And then they're heading out to New Richmond, who is not a strong team this year, fortunately, on Monday. So the Braves able to pull it out. Hope you folks have enjoyed watching the ball game. Hope you come out to see them at Madeira and
And one more
If you
time.
make the trip out to New Richmond, Tom and I are going to be watching only 9 more days till the first UVA versus Duke game. That'll be at Cameron, and then the follow-up a few weeks later at John Paul Jones Arena. So
and one more time, I think tonight, shout out to Mrs. Dupps at home.
Yeah, Mrs. Dupps, hope you're
recovering
feeling
from
better.
surgery. We hope you're feeling better. We missed you here, Denny, tonight, but we hope everything's going well at home, and we wish Mrs. Dupps the very best. So thanks for joining us tonight. Braves do what they need to win.
And, folks, you can now watch this on the secret hidden website on IHTN1. Good night, folks. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Exclusive coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network has been a copyrighted presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department.